is a brand new show that just dropped. While the presenters play dominoes, a special guest will be discussing all topics that matter to you. Everything from judicial, legal, health, wealth. Nothing is off topic. The name, you ask me? Domino Effect. Domino Effect. Come listen. It's time well spent.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whatever time you're watching the show, this is the Domino Effect Show. Today, I have on the table Eve and Vod on the table. What are you guys doing? Oh, that's my turn. So tonight, we have Nurse Pat on the table. We're going to talk about a very, very important subject. I don't know if you guys know that. You know how the time changed?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have issues with the time change.
Yeah. Me especially, I have issue with
Okay,
time change.
well,
I win.
So, tonight we're going to be talking about seasonal affective disorder.
Yep.
But before I start and allow Nurse Pat to say anything, I have something to say, guys. Listen to this, right?
I always have something to say.
Of course I do. So, what starts with W and ends with T?
Warrant. Oops.
What? You're a criminal. She must have a warrant. She must
She
have
is a criminal.
Yeah, she has a warrant.
Really?
You have a warrant for your arrest or something?
I'm sorry.
She killed Mark.
Okay,
But it's the
okay.
way she entered. It was just
Very quickly.
It's so fast.
What do you mean?
Okay.
She's like, warrant.
Warrant.
Okay.
Okay,
is
okay,
that-
all right, let's go back. Say what you said again. Say what you said again. Give them an opportunity. I'm sorry.
What?
Want starts with, wait,
What?
what would you say?
Listen to what I said.
Say it again.
Yeah,
'cause
you
now-
said what's the...
What starts with W and ends with T?
Go
What?
ahead, what you say? What you got?
I'm still taking.
About warrant? About what I
thinking
said?
about
You still
warrant.
thinking about me saying warrant? I'm sorry, guys. I was thinking about something else. I'm sorry. Okay, say it again. So you said.
Look
what
at the pretty
starts-
woman, and
what
she
starts-
been a criminal.
Oh, you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you?
'Cause I-
West Side?
Yeah, whatever.
But there's a lot of word that I know starting with W.
Okay, but you know what?
And-
I think the word is what. Because he
Wa-
said.
want.
What?
No, he said
Yeah.
no. He said what starts with W and with T. What? So he was telling you something and not.
I wasn't
think-
asking a question, guys. I was just making a
That's all right,
comment.
I'm right,
See?
I'm right.
She got it right. I was
He
making
was just making a statement. What?
Oh.
Exactly.
What? The word what
Start
starts
with W and it ends with T.
He wasn't.
Look at
asking
his
a
face. He's
question.
confused.
But me, I thought he was asking a question too. That's why I went warrant.
And him, he never answered the question because he was confused with this
No,
warrant.
No, he was discombobulated by me saying warrant. Maybe he has some warrant.
no.
What? You're looking good today. I like that shirt.
Oh, thank you, bro. You know, I was
Really?
thinking. I was thinking
Legit?
about you.
Tell him to buy you
I was
one.
thinking about
Dude,
you. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Listen to this. You know how you go. You know how you go when you go to those Catholic church, and you see those
Those stained
Don't even
glass.
go
there.
The stained glass. Yeah.
Don't even go there.
It's like the stained glass.
that
All right.
that shirt.
Wow, that's myself.
That shit look
So-
like.
Actually, I like it. I like it.
I know you like
Tell
it because
him
you've
to
been
get
looking.
you one.
You've been looking at me.
I
Like,
know.
You know what I mean? I know you like
So
it.
tonight we're going to be talking about seasonal affective disorder. Seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, S-A-D. It's a type of depression that occurs during the fall and winter season. And the reason why they say that this occurs is because of the change in the weather.
Can I
And
stop
the-
you for there?
Sure.
It's kind of funny. It's it will be funny for me, for people that watching, and you just said something, and I just catch it right now. You say seasonal affective disorder, and you say SAD. I never know that was
That was the acronym for that.
Acronym for
Because
that.
you heard it all the time.
You heard
Does it
that
make you-
acronym.
yeah.
That's the
Make you
acronym
sad,
for
yeah.
it. So
Is that my turn?
yeah, it's your turn. So seasonal affective disorder, it's a type of depression, and the reason why it occurs is because scientists have said it's because of the increase of melatonin that we get and the decrease of serotonin. Melatonin and serotonin are the types of chemicals that our brain releases. We get them normally. Melatonin, you've heard of melatonin, that you use
you want
melatonin
to
to sleep. Okay? Melatonin helps with your sleep. So for people who take melatonin for sleep, you know with seasonal affective disorder, one of the side effects is you're really sleepy. But you get really sad because the time has changed. One, it's darker outside, it's colder outside, so you're not getting the sun rays. You're not getting the energy from the sun. You're not able to spend time with friends and family. So you can be sad, you can be depressed, you can be very sleepy. You can eat a lot. You can gain a lot of weight around those months because the seasons affect you. And how it's diagnosed is it would be diagnosed by your doctor because they would look at it like this is the type of depression that affects you. When fall comes and winter comes, you're very moody, you're very sad, you're very depressed. But the other seasons, that doesn't happen. However, take note, this does not happen in the Caribbean. This does not happen in the South. It mainly happens in the northern part of the Americas. It happens in Canada. Yeah, it happens in Alaska. It happens. You were about to ask that question.
Yes.
Did I play? Yeah, I played. I played right there. So it happens in Alaska because for people that are self-reporting for seasonal affective disorder in Canada, it's believed that 16.5%. I haven't played. Wait, hold on. Where were we?
Go ahead, play.
Yeah, I can. Go ahead. Do whatever
you
you're
play?
doing. No, I can't.
Okay,
ahead,
that's what I thought. I am going to win.
Make sure you save one for you to win.
I am.
Let me see your man
You
here.
save it.
I am going to win.
So with that disorder,
Man,
it's
they can't
believed.
That's right.
You gotta give it to him?
He has no
I have
choice.
no choice.
How you
No
gonna?
choice.
He has no choice.
I have no choice.
He has no choice. There's a reason.
So
You know, now I'm sad.
Now he's
now you're
sad.
sad.
Yep.
So it's believed that 12.5% of the inhabitants of Canada have seasonal affective disorder because they're all the way north up there. The people in Alaska, of course, because Alaska, I believe there's a season of time where they spend like 30 days of night where they don't see the sun
Exactly.
at
So
all.
that's ooh.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because the other day I was talking to my wife and I said, "Oh, I hate that weather," and she said, "Why?" I said, "That weather is very depressing," and she said, "Yeah, because it's dark out." I said, "Yeah, because it changed. It's really changed.
It's dark
yeah,
very
it's
quickly.
dark very quickly, and
Yep.
it put me to sleep so bad."
You're sleepy very quickly.
Yeah, I never know that was in the
There's
not only
something
that,
for that.
Not
Yeah.
only that, like for me, example, I wake up early when it's dark. So I get home.
It's
when
dark.
Dark.
Same thing.
Same.
yeah.
Exactly.
So when you're looking at it, one of the things that also predisposes people to have seasonal affective disorder is if you already had a family history of depression. So if you already had a family history of depression, or you already have another type of depression, a history of another type of depression, you might be more predisposed to have seasonal affective disorder.
So you're basically those are the people who are.
But it
So
can affect
who's most at risk for developing that type of?
women and young people. Because if you'll see, a lot of times you'll hear of a lot of suicides around this time of year. Some people would say, oh, seasonal affective disorder affects people because of the season
Yeah,
with
because of
with having to go buy gifts and things like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I thought too.
Yeah, it has
Me,
nothing to do.
not to cut you off, but me especially, one
my
type of
turn?
the year that I don't like, I say people say, "Oh, I'm excited for Christmas." I don't like Christmas.
But at the same time, but I think it's a conspiracy theory though.
It is.
Because
it's a
okay,
matter.
no, okay. Let me say what I'm about to say. How in the world this is the season that is the saddest season, but yet they have Thanksgiving.
Evolved past.
It's affecting me right now.
Wow,
He's sad. He's sad right now.
This is a seasonal. This is a seasonal disorder for him.
But it's not gonna last.
Yeah. So
shall pass.
you guys understand what I'm saying? I think to me it's like, okay, how in the world they pick those time to have Thanksgiving, Christmas around the darkest time of the year.
Stressful time.
You know, I'm just being I'm being myself.
So can we get back to the topic of hand?
Okay,
Seasonal
so,
affective
yes.
disorder.
So how sad is diagnosed?
So it's the doctor, you would go to the doctor and they would look at the symptoms that you're having. If you're having the symptoms during the fall and the winter, then they would look at it like, because the symptoms are only occurring during those times and they're not occurring during other times,
Okay.
then they would be able to say that that's what's happening.
And
to
is
you.
there a solution for that?
There are. So some of the ways that they can do, there's limiotherapy. Limiotherapy refers to light therapy, where there are certain lights that they would give to you, where you would be using those lights for up to 30 minutes during the day, and those lights mimic the sun rays. Okay, when those lights mimic the sun rays, it helps you to be able to feel better. There's antidepressants that they give to you. There's also
You have two?
No, I don't.
I win.
He has it.
There's
No, I was just
also
going to try him not to have to do another big
So-
assessment.
there's also
So I got 3.
medications. There's antidepressants that they can give to you, serotonin, SSRIs.
It's over.
There's also exercising. There's spending time with family. There's also psychotherapy. Psychotherapy is just going in and discussing with a psychotherapist, going over different things.
Well,
Talk
since
therapy.
No.
it's a
You
seasonal.
have 8?
No.
Oh, I got 8.
Since it's a seasonal thing, a disorder,
Yeah,
do we need to have to go
Second
on
one.
treatment for that, or we just say
Yes, because it can worsen. It can worsen to the point
What do you
where
mean?
it doesn't just become seasonal. Okay,
I'm
so
trying
it can worsen.
because just to be real, me especially, I cannot say I cannot experience it. The reason why lately, when it's starting getting dark out, my moods are changed.
Yes.
Is it because you don't see me often? Or
I don't want to see you though.
no, because remember she said that it's mostly when you don't spend time with
Spend time with friends.
No,
I just want to make sure.
it's my moods are changed, and I sleep a lot if I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
Because you have there's an increase of release of melatonin in your body, and melatonin causes you to be tired, to be moody, to be sleepy.
So if
to be
I don't
very
fix that, it could
sleepy.
be dangerous in the future.
It could because but one of the things that we should all do, we should all be aware. You're aware that the change in the seasons affects you. Like you mentioned something earlier. You said that the change in time affects you. One of the things that I notice is whenever they do daylight savings time, fall back, spring forward, it messes up my sleep schedule. Where I'm not sleeping well, I'm sleeping very poorly, I'm tossing and turning, and it's a big thing for me. It's a huge, huge issue for me. So the change in time is a huge factor. But exercise helps. Making sure that I'm exercising, that I'm going outside in the sun, that I'm going to get some fresh air, it helps. And knowing first step is acknowledging
Acknowledge
that
that.
something is wrong. The next step is seeking help. Like, okay, what can I
But-
do to change this?
I have a
Do I
question.
need to speak to my doctor? What do I need to do?
I know you spoke about how you can overcome it and exercising and see your family spend time with. Is there any
Seriously, dude?
medication
Go ahead.
prescription that
Yeah, there are.
provider
I was
can
gonna- yeah,
provide
yep.
you
Yeah.
to help you with that?
So there is medication. Like I said, the antidepressants. There are SSRIs that they give to you. There are many different things that they can give to you, but you would need to partner with your doctor. And the reason why I say that, I'm sitting here at this table not as a physician. I'm sitting at this table as a nurse that's coming to provide information in order to educate the community, because I know a lot of people who suffer with seasonal affective disorder, but they don't know that that's what they have. They just know that, it's this is a bad time for me. Like I don't do very well with this season. I don't like this season because I feel some type of way. And things like that.
That's right. Go there. That's right.
So that's because some people don't know. They just know, I feel sad. I
But-
don't like this season. But
I'm
it's
gonna-
not that you feel sad.
But the
or you
thing
don't
is, I'm
like this season.
gonna say something since you are talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
What type of medication that would they provide if you know that it's a mental thing?
Mental medication, antidepressants. It would be antidepressants. It would be light therapy. It would be psychotherapy.
But there's any side effect that
There are medications always come with side effects.
Go ahead, Helen.
That's your you passed?
Yeah, I passed because you see if you had
Hey,
I was hoping the
I think,
5.
I think that subject is a very good subject. By talking about that, I saw this sell over the counter at, like, if you go to CVS,
you see
Walgreens.
St. John's Wort.
We see St. John's
So-
Wort, or for sleeping time, the people talk about melatonin.
Yes.
Is it a good safe?
Melatonin is good and safe for you
Is it
to
a natural-
take. It's over the counter. It's good and safe for you to take. However, these are discussions that you need to have with your doctor, because there are certain medications that you're already taking, that some over-counter medication, if you take them, they may not be safe to take with your prescription medications.
Okay.
So
Like I know there's the St. John's Wort. There's a lot of people that will say, oh, St. John's Wort, I take it for my depression and it helps me. But it can counteract with some prescription medications that you take. The melatonin, you're taking it for sleep. Like I can tell you a little joke. I remember there was somebody that was saying, they called for an ambulance. The ambulance came. Mind you, this was a funny story, okay? So don't kick me, whoever's watching this. The lady called for an ambulance. The ambulance came, and she's like, I've been taking this medication so that I could get a tan. I've been taking melatonin. I've been taking so much, but it's making me so sleepy. I'm so groggy. I don't feel well. The melatonin is making me groggy. And the guy's like, you taking melatonin for a tan? Yeah. The guy who came is an African-American guy. And the guy's like, melatonin is for sleep. Do you mean you're trying to get more melanin? So melatonin is for sleep.
Okay.
And when you have seasonal affective disorder, you have an over.
All right,
amount.
for us, that's a foreigner that come from a country where people more likely not everybody, but believe in a natural medicine and stuff. They say that certain leaf you can boil and help you sleep, like the cold salt.
Yeah.
sour
Sour sap, guanabana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those things they can help you sleep. Is it safe to take it, or it's just a?
It's I would venture to say that it is safe to take those for sleep. However, what I would also say is that if you're taking those to help you sleep, you should also let your doctor know that this is what I'm taking. Like some people take gummies to help them sleep. CBD.
When you
and
talk about
CBN
gummies, when you talk about gummies,
He wants clarification. That's why.
when you talk about gummies, you gotta give it more explicit about gummies.
I said CBD.
She's not talking about gummies. He's not talking about.
Are you trying to tell us something?
Exactly. Sounds like somebody's been taking gummies.
I thought it was gummy beer.
Gummy beer. Yeah.
So is it-
That's what he's saying. He
it
wants to be
something else?
specific.
Yo,
Your turn.
I need to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Exactly. He wants to know.
I need to
Your
know.
turn.
I need to know, bro.
Your turn, bro.
It's not kid gummy.
Not kid gummy.
So yeah, some people. So
You know what? I'm gonna do this anyway.
I need some.
There it is. I got 5 points.
Jeez,
Yes,
really?
I told you.
Look at what y'all
I
done
told you
did.
sad was
This
just
is your
a temporary thing. So it's not supposed to be okay, by the way.
Dude, stop talking.
since
We
it
want to
said
see what you have.
Since it's a,
Okay,
since,
good.
Since,
It's a seasonal.
It's a seasonal thing.
Uh-huh.
But how long can this last? Just
It,
is it
For the
something that
season.
will
it's something that may last for years to come. That's something you need to take care of. Just like
also you can
So it's
if
every
you don't-
season. So
If
it's
you don't
every
take
season.
care of it, it could
can
be
get
worse.
worse.
you can get
Exactly.
That means you need to get it under control. You need to discuss with your doctor, hey, this is what I'm going through, for your doctor to get ahead of it, for you to introduce exercise to your day, light therapy, the medication.
So we're talking about seasonal
psychotherapy.
stuff. Let's take Christmas for example.
No, dude, that's
No,
not.
no,
That's
that's
not
the
what.
season.
That's
Yeah,
not.
that's the season. Christmas
No,
is the season.
no, that's not what
Yes,
I'm talking
it is.
about, dude.
It is.
Did
no, because the reason why I'm saying that wait for the Christmas thing. We're talking about the weather change, but the weather can change throughout the year.
No,
Like,
But see,
it's
no,
the
see,
season.
she
I
was,
had
she was
fall and winter.
with
I
her.
was very
Exactly.
specific.
She was
Okay.
being specific.
That was
That's
very
why I
specific.
said,
When it's
get rid of
raining-
your.
No, that's the
It's
same
raining,
thing.
that's
That's almost the
Get
same
sad
thing.
because
Yeah.
of the rain.
That's almost the
No,
same thing, the
I'm
seasonal
talking-
thing.
No, I'm talking about the seasons. Fall and
And
winter.
winter.
Winter, Christmas is in winter. So Christmas is in the winter. It's dark out, and you gotta go shopping. The street.
Shop
No,
online.
listen.
Shop online.
You are taking it too personal.
I know, exactly.
It's not.
You
No,
know?
it's not. The street. Traffic. It's all over.
Traffic.
We especially when I saw
Shop
all the
online.
red car, the car.
yeah,
when I
And the
got-
red car. He sees red cars.
Shop online.
Yeah, by the way, traffic is not seasonal.
May I ask you a
Traffic is
question?
I know.
every day.
It's everyday thing.
It could be
Off
seasonal,
topic,
bro.
off
It is
topic,
seasonal.
Off topic.
Traffic is
You
a-
go to Target.
Yeah.
You just
Did you go-
mentioned. No,
did you
stop,
go
stop,
during
stop.
winter
You see all the red cars.
You said you see all the
The
red
red
cars.
cars.
When you go to Target,
So when you go to
everything
Target,
is
okay,
red.
when you go to
ever
Target,
follow
do you
the
see
Target?
everything red?
When you're on the highway, you see all
No,
the
that's
red
not
lights.
the That's not the question. That's not the question. When you go to Target, do you think everything in Target is red?
Not everything all red.
Yes, they are. They are. When you go in Walmart, isn't everything blue?
Some blue and white.
Okay, then there you go. So you don't really notice the cars. The cars.
I don't know. For me, Christmas is a seasonal thing.
Oh Lord,
Because it's a winter. It's a winter
we're
time.
not gonna win this.
Everybody's on the street. Everybody want to shop. Everybody want
Not
to do.
me.
That brought your stress level up.
Not me.
Right now, he's stressing right now.
I know.
You're stressing just thinking about it.
Just
You know,
thinking
I really think you should make an appointment with your
Yeah.
doctor. Whose
Oh, you
turn
can
is
come
it,
see me.
mine?
Yeah, your turn.
Are you a doctor?
Well, obviously.
Therapy.
Exactly. Therapist.
Yeah, I think you should see your doctor because if you really think that you have seasonal affective
I think
disorder,
I do. I think I do have.
But
a
I think
seasonal-
I see. But the thing is, I think for him,
everyday day for you.
For you.
I think for him, it's more. It's not so much of the seasonal of like what we're talking about, fall and winter. I think his seasonal
Or the
depression
holidays.
is just the holidays, specifically
You think
Christmas.
it's-
No, but I
No,
think
he's-
it start from the winter, but because when the time changed, it changed my mood through December.
Okay.
And what about January? You see?
Yeah,
It's a Christmas thing.
yes, it
It's a holiday.
is. It's a holiday thing. Your turn.
You see?
So, yeah, it's
because the winter go through
all the way to January and February.
Yeah, but you're still sleeping.
Okay, so
But
wait.
there's
Okay.
no-
Okay, wait. Well, I'm sorry.
Did he just
Oh,
say
okay.
you still
Sleeping.
sleeping?
Exactly. Wow, dude. Oh my God. Okay, so wait. So if we're talking about this the way he's talking, so January, so us Haitian we celebrate Subjumu Day.
Yeah.
So that means do you have a problem with that?
That's different.
What do you mean it's different?
How is that
Because
different?
You know why it's different?
It's food.
Even no,
It's
listen.
included food.
Even the
Food.
time change, it's not affecting it back home. It's not affecting.
But I'm talking about here.
here.
Oh, you live here.
Yeah.
But
We're talking about you
we're
personally.
talking about seasonal. It's the
Yeah,
time change.
it's a seasonal.
It's getting dark early.
It still get dark on January 1st though.
not
It
back
does.
home.
No, we talking about
we're
here.
talking
We talking
about
about
here.
you.
Here.
We talking about
We're
you.
talking here. We're talking about
you.
here.
We're not talking about old home. We're talking about you here.
I think there's a different factor that but
Okay, so here's the other thing. Seasonal. So Valentine's Day falls when it.
No, I don't have that. I don't have that issue.
You see how he's
I
already
know
defending.
why you say that you don't have that issue.
Because I'm married, so I don't have to.
Ooh, word of
So-
God.
So he's already he's making sure he's covered.
Yeah, he's already
He's making sure he's covered. Yeah, he's making sure he's covered because
If you are
passed.
watching this show today and you're affected by the seasons where you either have some type of depression or some sadness related to the seasons,
You
and
will never
think
win.
It might be
Until we're
seasonal
done. No,
affective
you're not.
disorder.
Let me see.
Please reach out. Please reach out to your provider and talk to them.
But you really give them.
No.
You really.
You passed?
Oh, I win.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Really?
Why you say exactly? Wow.
What's the
You will
problem?
never
Okay,
win.
guys.
Oh, wow.
Okay, guys.
You're not winning here.
I just did.
Nurse Pat,
Yeah,
Nurse
I
Pat,
did.
thank you for coming.
You won, right?
Nurse Pat, coming. Thank you for coming to discuss this beautiful subject
nice
with us.
subject. It's
It was a
distressed
pleasure. It was a pleasure watching Eve getting stressed over
Yeah.
the holiday
It was
in
a
red
very
cars.
stressful subject.
So
It's not red car, boy. It's the red light.
light.
or the red
The
tail
tail
lights. I'm
lights.
sorry.
The tail
And
lights.
I don't think he realized
red
that.
tail light.
I don't think he realized that traffic
what?
is every day. It's not
It-
a
Not
What was I
every
saying?
day. It's more heavy on the
Oh, they're on
holiday
holiday?
season.
Okay, thank you.
Really?
Thank you for
Just stay
watching.
home.
Please remember to share, subscribe, and to like.
Good night.
Good night.